I never thought that being home alone could turn into a nightmare until that fateful night. It started innocently enough. My parents had gone out for a dinner party, leaving me alone in our old creaky house. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows, and the darkness seemed to seep through the cracks in the walls, enveloping the entire house in an eerie atmosphere. As I settled in on the couch, trying to distract myself with a book, I couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched. Every creak of the floorboards sent shivers down my spine, and I found myself glancing over my shoulder constantly, expecting to see something lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, a faint whisper echoed through the house, barely audible yet unmistakably chilling. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest, as I strained to listen for any other sounds. But there was nothing, just the silence, thick and suffocating. Trying to convince myself that it was just my imagination, I forced myself to continue reading. But the feeling of unease lingered, growing stronger with each passing moment. I could feel eyes boring into me from the darkness, unseen but undeniably present. Then the lights flickered, casting erratic shadows across the room. My breath caught in my throat as I watched, paralyzed with fear. And that's when I saw it, a shape barely discernible, lurking in the corner of the room. I wanted to scream, to run, but fear rooted me to the spot. As I stared at the shadowy figure, it seemed to grow larger, more defined, until it was standing right in front of me, its featureless face inches from mine. A cold chill washed over me as I realized that this was no ordinary intruder. It was something far more sinister, something that should not exist in the realm of the living. I tried to back away, but the creature moved with me, its form twisting and contorting in unnatural ways. Its voice echoed in my mind, a cacophony of whispers and screams that threatened to drive me mad. Desperate for escape, I bolted for the front door, fumbling with the lock in my haste. But as I threw open the door, I was met with darkness so thick it was suffocating, swallowing me whole. In that moment, I knew that there was no escape. The darkness had consumed me, body and soul, leaving nothing but an empty shell behind. And as the echoes of my screams faded into the night, the house fell silent once more, haunted by the shadow within.